As believers, we're all called to serve. Romans 12:1 tells us, in light of God's mercy, we are to offer our bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and completely devoted to Him. So there's no question of the what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to serve. But sometimes we forget about the why. And Romans 12:1 tells us the why too. That first phrase in that verse, in light of God's mercy, because of what He's done for us, beginning with His death on the cross and continuing with this daily grace, the abundant grace that He gives us, and the mercy that He shows us. It's because of what He's done for us, because of our gratitude for what He's done for us, that we're compelled to serve. So we have the what we're supposed to do. We can even look and find the why behind what we're supposed to do. But then we have to know where to do it. There are so many opportunities to serve. We're all inundated with opportunities. And so we have to really weigh those opportunities and think, where are we going to have the most impact? Where can I use my skills, my gifts, my talents? Because if you're not operating in your area where you are skilled and where you are talented and where you are gifted, a lot of times what happens is you end up worn out and burnout. And so it's good to find a place to serve in your area of giftedness. And OCC has so many areas. Surely you can find one that suits your gifts and your talents. I'm going to walk through just our area team and the opportunities that are there. The first opportunity is on our church relations team. Now, our church relations folks, what they do is they interface with our churches, just what the name implies. They help encourage and affirm our churches, just to thank them, make sure they feel appreciated for all that they do as they partner with us to get the gospel to children all over the world. We also spend time as a church relations team member. You'll spend time engaging new churches. A lot of churches don't participate because they just don't know about us. Churches love to partner with other local churches around the world and further the gospel. We're all one body trying to further the gospel. And so you will spend some time as a church relations team member engaging new churches and then supporting those churches who already participate. We want to make sure that people feel supported and are given the resources that they need to do what they've been called to do and to do it well. And our community relations team is another area you can serve. And it's much like the church relations team, where you will affirm, you will engage new community groups, and you will support those that already participate. It's much like the church relations group, only in the community. And so if you're a person who has a lot of connections in our community, that may be the place to serve for you. Next would come our media team. Media team, you don't have to be in front of a camera. You don't have to do interviews. If you want to do that, there's perfect opportunity for that, but it's not a mandatory thing that you have to be in front of a camera. Really what we're looking for is people to connect, to make connections, to get out and pursue opportunities so that we can further the news of OCC and what we do and the impact we have and how we partner with churches, local churches in other countries, and all for the furtherment of the gospel. And then there's also our prayer team. Everything begins and ends with prayer. Prayer is the foundation of all that we do. And so our prayer mobilization team, mobilization keyword, because we want prayer covered everything we do. We want to establish a long list of partners that are committed to praying. And so on our prayer team, that's what you will do. You will reach out to people and ask them to commit to pray for OCC locally here in our region, OCC nationally, OCC internationally. You will be responsible for getting them ways to pray effectively. So if prayer is the heartbeat of what you do, maybe this is the spot for you. And then our last area on our area team is our logistics team. And this is the team that helps support and grow our logistics network. That is our drop-off locations. You will help find new locations. You'll help train new people as they step into this role. You will be the hands on getting the boxes from point A to point B. So it's a very exciting opportunity to serve as well. No matter where you're looking to serve, you want to find a place that highlights your gifts. But the biggest thing is that you're motivated by your gratitude for what God has done for you, in your life, like we talked about earlier, your daily life, beginning with his death and resurrection, but in also the gratitude that you have for what he does for you daily, the abundance of grace that he dispenses greatly. We're all called to serve. We're all looking for that place to serve that gives us the greatest impact. There aren't too many places that you can invest your time and your resources and get the gospel to tens of thousands of children on the other side of the world. And so it's a great opportunity to definitely consider plugging in. Thanks so much.